one of the candidates for governor does not, and talks about how he's tired of hearing what we can't do. Well, the reality is there's certain things you can't do because of the Constitution. The land grant permanent fund was set up at the time of statehood. It's protected by Constitution, and so you can only use those funds for education-related purposes, or you have to go change the state constitution and go to Congress and change the state's enabling act from the time of statehood. Those things aren't realistic, and even if they were, would take years to accomplish. You'd have to have the next election cycle and go to Congress and so forth. We need more immediate solutions to New Mexico's problems. And so, your question is, how do you do that? You do that by the relationships that I've established over the years with the people that are on the committees who control that legislation and the budget. And I think they will trust me to make sure that we don't expend those funds below a dangerous level, that we protect their purpose, that I recognize, unlike the candidates running for governor, that we use those funds today. They're all invested. They're used to fund our public education system, and if you take those funds and use them for other purposes, like putting them into the private sector, the way one candidate is proposing, if you do that, you're necessarily cutting into the funding that's available for education.
So you think most of this funding should go through the public education system?
It needs to go through our budget process. I mean, the fact of the matter is that we have good years, we have bad years, our economy is up, down. We have a budget process that works. We're required to balance our budget. What we haven't had is a governor who's willing to pay for the government we want. So this governor has said, I'm not going to raise taxes under any circumstances. Then we have the economy go down, oil and gas prices go down, and the legislature has been forced to struggle with the constraints this governor has put on us. We shouldn't be fooling ourselves when we put those constraints on. We're cutting government services that have put us far behind other states.